What's up, my Century Gunners? It's the Centuryman here. So this is my review of the first episode of Ms. Marvel, Series 1, Episode 1. The title of this episode is called Generation Y. Before we get to this episode review of Ms. Marvel, it's been a month since I wrapped up Moon Knight. It was a good show, by the way. It wasn't terrible. I heard a lot of people on social media really just do not like Moon Knight for whatever reason. I don't think Moon Knight is a bad show. It wasn't a bad show. It has to do with the success of the other Disney Marvel Plus shows like WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Hawkeye, What If, Loki. Loki was good. But the last episode of the first series, they're gonna do series 2, by the way, that's next year, I think. It was disappointing. But Moon Knight was okay. I heard people said they prefer like Moon Knight to be a solo movie, just an actual movie, and the Eternal movie to do a show. Vice versa, reverse it around. Moon Knight to be a movie, and the Eternals to be a TV show. But I don't know. But I never seen the Eternal movie. I know it came out November last year. It's on the Disney Plus app. Haven't seen the only Phase 4 Marvel movie I saw is Spider-Man Far From Home. Never seen Black Widow movie. Never seen Shang-Chi. Never seen the Eternals. The next the recent Marvel movie or MCU movie just came out. It came out last month, was that Doctor Strange movie. Next month is I'm looking for Thor 4, Love and Thunder. That's good. I think Thor 4, and then at the end of the year we got Black Panther. I don't think I feel like watching it. It's just not the same without Chadwick Boseman. Shame. Yeah, it's just not the same without Chadwick Boseman. I don't say it's shame, but it's not the same because it's been 2 years since he died. It'd be 2 years. I think he died in August. I think July or August. It's one or the other. So anyway, so let's get back to reviewing the first episode of Ms. Marvel. I don't think they're getting the second series. My gut instinct when I'm watching the first episode of the show, this show is going to set up 2 movies. They might do a second series. I'm not too sure. Don't get my hopes up, but it's setting up 2 potential movies. Everyone knows that Ms. Marvel is setting up the next Captain Marvel movie that comes out next year with Brie Larson. I don't think she might be in it. I heard she's still doing the role of it. It's like there's rumors that she's not going to do it. I'm not too sure. You got we'll get to Kamala. We'll talk about her shortly, and then you got Monica Rambeau. What's the actress name playing Monica in WandaVision? Tiara Paris? I'm not too sure. So anyway, so let's talk about Generation Y, the first episode of Ms. Marvel. Nothing much about it. Nothing much to talk about it. I think it was a bit slow in the first half of the episode. When you get to the second half, it's starting to pick up. I'll let it play out. Kamala Khan. It's funny, like Kamala is the Ugandan giant Kamala, the black wrestler from the 1980s and 90s. But Kamala Khan, she's the fangirl of Captain Marvel. Yeah, it's really, she's kind of like doing like a YouTube page, there was one, and also they're doing a lot of like fan art in this episode and the show general, like in the beginnings, opening scene, you had basically Kamala talking about Captain Marvel defeating Thanos, and I'm glad they bring up Scott Lang's doing a podcast. It'd be really cool if they have a cameo appearance of Paul Rudd as Scott Lang doing the interview of whether a superhero or some shit. That would be funny. But yeah, in reality, Thanos got, basically people say Captain Marvel could probably defeat Thanos, but she got, because Thanos used one of the stones in Endgames, but anyway, so she's kind of like, you know, she's a fan. You know, she's a big fan of Captain Marvel. Um, so she's not really unpopular. She was kind of like unpopular. You know, she goes to the school, not really getting. She's not Mrs. Popular of that school. You know, I don't. She's not getting bullied. You know, she's not that popular. You know, There's one scene in this episode like she was talking to the principal, and the scenes like she got hit by I think they're playing basketball. She got hit in the face. I think it was Zoe. You know, she was kind of like the mean girl, throwing the ball in Kamala's face. There was a scene like she was in a chemistry class and her experiment in the chemistry class gone wrong. You know, with the blue mist and also making fun of a teacher. That was kind of funny. That was kind of more the bright points of the episode for me. It was kind of like a good gag. Anyway, she is obsessed going to Avengers Con, and her mom and dad, they don't really say no. They just really don't get it. You know, I'm not really ripping on. And also, this show is focused on more of the Pakistani traditions. You know, the Muslim traditions. Like, Moon Knight's about ancient Egypt. WandaVision, Loki. WandaVision is about magic. Loki, that's time traveling / magic. Hawkeye and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that's down to earth. And this is about, you can tell it's a lot of Pakistani origins and culture about this show. So yeah, it's not like I think like and also the actress playing Kamala Khan, I'm gonna butcher this her name. Her name is Iman Falani. This is her first big break, you know, and then also I looked up the cast for this show. Not really heard of her, not heard of the cast of the show. You know, I looked up Matt Lintz playing like Kamala's friend Bruno. She appeared in a movie called Pixel that stars Adam Sandler. Never really seen it. Heard it's good. I'm not too sure. I might, you know, it's on Netflix. But anyway, so. Yeah, you can tell like they just don't get it. You know, they just say they don't really get basically like one scene like Kamala trying to tell her parents she wants to go to Avengers Con. They didn't really say no. They just don't understand. Maybe it has the point that it's generational, you know, to parents, you know, like showing them what they are, you know. But yeah, I think they kind of like didn't really say no. But I think like they let her come, but and after that, you know, they want her to dress up like the Hulk. You know, you can tell like Kamala's dad. You know, her mom's a bit bitter. Her dad's a little bit. You know, I'll give it more time. You know, it's hard. Hope they let them like flesh out their characters. Yeah. So. Bruno, basically like Kamala said to like the parents, you know, she doesn't want to be dressed up like Hulk. I don't want, you don't want like his dad taking her to Avengers Con. It'd be so embarrassing. But you know, I feel sorry. She didn't really mean it, but it's just basically she wants to dress like Captain Marvel. I think like her parents just like don't know much about her. You know, I think I'm not using a race or religion as, you know, she wants her to be studying. You know, she's kind of like offer a fantasy world. You know, like she wants to go to Avengers Con, win this Miss Marvel costume contest, and that's it. But yeah, she was living in her own world. People, you know, like I think like the principal says you need to like join reality, and also they use a lot of clip art or fantasy art in this episode. Like there's one scene like there's image of Captain Marvel using a telescope and then beating up a Black Panther, not Black Panther the superhero, but I think it was a Black Panther wearing a crown, Doctor Strange with blonde hair, Captain Marvel with a riding on a horse. I thought that was Valkyrie, you know, but I don't know. I think it was used good in this episode. So, yeah, need a drink. You got a little bit much about Bruno. And also there's no introducing a villain in this episode. Like, I think it's the first time since the Loki show. The Loki show we never. Yeah, we got Renslayer, but she's kind of like not quite in that confirmed villain yet. But I'd say like WandaVision, we haven't seen who's the villain yet until Agatha Harkness. Yeah, Loki, you can say Renslayer, but other shows I watch, the first episode, villains like Falcon and Winter Soldier. You got the what was it, the flag burners? Not with Colin Morgenthau. The other members, there's like I think it's the flag smashers? Yeah, the flag smashers in the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier, and also Batrick. That's George St. Pierre's character in the show. And then in Hawkeye, you've got the tracksuit mafia. In this episode, we never got the villain yet, so we have to wait until we've got about 5 more episodes to go. So yeah, not much to talk about, and also it's all about how to get to the costume contest. They had this good gag, like Kamala's parents, celebrating. Basically, they were dancing, wearing I love Kamala, doing the dancing, I think she's older brother called Amir. So Amir says, I wish you're the only child, and her mom says you're the best daughter in the world. I heard her brother's getting married. We'll get to that part shortly. And also, I think he smiled. They did the dance, and also the gag. Yeah, and the gag this is successfully get to Avengers Con and win that competition. You see the picture on the screen right now. She's celebrating winning it, but I don't think she won it. That's a sad reality. Her plan kind of failed. First off, she trying to escape the window, jump a tree, but the branch falling on her. Then trying to attempt to her and Bruno trying to jump over the bridge with the bikes. Doing a cycle stunt, a bicycle stunt onto the top of the bus, and then they managed to get onto the bus. Unfortunately, she lost her bike, and then basically her plans falling apart. I said to myself, she's not winning the costume contest. She's got her gloves, and also what the teaser Bruno and Kamala is about to kiss. I think Bruno says you need to apologize, and what was it? You're going to save the world. You need to save the world. I think all you need to do, you need some prototypes. I thought they're gonna kiss. I don't think they do that. I don't think they're gonna do a love. I don't see this character being I don't see her and Kamala being a love interest thing in this episode. I don't think that's going to happen. Kamala's about 16. I forgot to say this too. You set up 2 shows. Like I said, or 2 movies. I'm trying to say in the start of this episode with you that this show set up. Yeah, like I said, set up for the next Captain Marvel movie, the Marvels, and also I guarantee this show is gonna set up the next Avengers movie. I think they'll probably call it Avengers Reassemble. You're gonna have Kamala. You're gonna have Yelena's character. Yelena, that's Florence Pugh's character. Kate Bishop. I think she'd probably reprise her role. Kaylee Stanfield. She is really good, but never say never. But that will be at the next phase. But I can't wait. I don't pay money to watch that. I don't think Thor's gonna. I think Thor's sticking around. Hulk is sticking around. You got Tony's dead. Natasha's dead. Steve. There's rumors Chris Evans is gonna come back as Captain America. I'm not really sure on that. So anyway, back to the costume contest, and also they did a callback to I think with Zoe, this popular girl wearing the mask. I'm guessing it's I don't really talk about Easter eggs. I get Easter eggs. They're kind of an inside reference, but I think it's a callback to the old Captain Marvel comics. I watched a little bit of Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Captain Marvel wears the mask. And also, Kamala's Captain Marvel costume, she wears the helmet. She wore the helmet in the Captain Marvel movie from 2019. I'm not really too sure. It's been a year since I reviewed that movie. Part of the MCU movie review series from Phase 3. Not too sure. I can't remember. I think they did do a lot of references of Captain Marvel, and also they when they enter the Captain into the Avengers con, you know the music played its Star Spangled Man. That's from the first Captain America movie. You know, I kind of like that. So, but and also yeah, you know, you know, I think she get back home, but instead of her dad noticing, her mom noticed like she's not there, and she didn't really like say you're grounded, blah blah blah. You're gonna be a rebel. You're gonna be a rebel, rebellious. You need to like face reality. You know, she's a bit bitter. She's not like, oh fuck you. No, she just want to like get, you know, stay clean. You know, stay out of trouble. But and also she was wearing like. They focus more on the bracelet like Kamala wears, and you know, like when she forgot her gloves, she put on this this bracelet, you know, or whatever it's called. I don't call it a gauntlet. I call it a bracelet. She's kind of briefly in some kind of other world. I can't remember what it is. Some purple world. I don't know what reference is that, but anyway, so she's shooting out purple beams, and that head of the of Ant-Man fall off. She almost killed Zoe. Zoe wasn't like being like, oh, you're still my spotlight. She kind of praised, you know. You think I get some attention with my Captain Marvel costume? I think she offered to take a picture with her, with, you know, tagging you, but she got hit by that Thor hammer, and also she has that I look up this Miss Marvel character. I got the encyclopedia of the Marvel superheroes. Her powers, like, she has that stretch arm, and she did that, you know. I thought it's like, but instead it's a purple glow version of it instead of her actual hand, you know. But I'm not gonna go into it. Not much about the Miss Marvel character, you know. They're trying to make it into the mainstream, same as Captain Marvel. I don't know how I compare it to her. I don't know how I compare it to Wonder Woman. But in the early parts of the episode, and also they bring it up what's his name? Robin? Roy? He says, like, the whole thing in Belgium, he was supposed to be I think, like, they're in this, in this clothes shop, you know. I don't know what it's called, I'm not gonna pronounce it. I think it's some clothes shop, you know, and then, you know, preparing for getting, like, Kamala's, like, dress for her brother's wedding. I think, like, maybe, like, you know, Kamala's like mom and her like friend talk about something about Robin or Roy, something about Fatima's like relationships over. She's going to Europe. Something about Roy in Belgium. I don't know if that's an inside reference. I'm not too sure. I like it. Hope they bring it like name drop Roy or Robin in future episodes. So yeah. So yeah. Back to the bracelet. So in early parts of it, you know. In like she got like a box and saw the bracelet. She said to her mom, says, "Why is this?" And her mom says, "Junk." I'm going to convince that she knows about the bracelet, and I guarantee she probably took the mantle before Kamala. I might be wrong about this, but I'm not. Yeah, not much. I don't know if Kamala Khan is the first Miss Marvel. Maybe it's something else. Like great example with Ant-Man. You know. People think Scott Lang is the first Ant-Man, but no, it was Hank Pym was the first Ant-Man. Like I watched the Avengers show from 2010. I think it was 2010, before the MCU movie. It wasn't 2012. I think it was 2010. You know, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. You know, Scott was the villain in one of those episodes in the movie you see right now in the live action movies. You know, he's a hero, so it's kind of like changing the origin of the character. You know, instead of like being the villain, he's kind of fulfilling, you know, taking up the mantle of Hank Pym as the next Ant-Man. So I guarantee her mom knows about the bracelets. You know, I think she says like cosmic, and also we got like a post-credit scene. It didn't really help me a lot. You know, it didn't really help a lot of people. You're basically some two people in the office watching a video of Kamala can't control her powers. I'm guessing there might be the baddies, or maybe helping another like a version of another, like not like Shield. I'm guessing Shield is still down, still still out of business after the events of Captain America 2, or maybe Sword, another version of Sword. I'm not too sure. I think I'll let it play out. I think that post-credit scene is a bit necessary. It's just don't really, you need to, and also this episode almost lasts to the very end. It says 49 minutes, so technically nearly 50-minute episode, but that lasts about 42 minutes. 42 minutes. That's a bit too long for me. I don't know. It's a bit, like I said, it's a bit boring. A bit. Scenes are not really necessary. It's never really got the episode and the show up to the ground. It's just basically, I think the show's better off being half an hour. I think maybe some people complain about, these Marvel shows, you thought they're 40 minutes or 52 minutes, but they last about nearly half, probably about 40 minutes or something like that, nearly half its time. I think they kind of listen to it. I'm not too sure on it, but it didn't feel, I don't think it's necessary to do a 50-minute episode. I think they're just better off being I think in my opinion, I'd rather they just done it do a 25, basically 25-30-minute episode per week. It's every Wednesday. By the way, this episode review, it's on Monday. It's in the later. By the time it's about 8ish. I think it's about 8ish, 9ish. It'll be late Monday night. I'm uploading this video. Because episode 2 is this Wednesdays. Every Wednesday. I think the Kenobi show, I forgot to talk about. I will review Kenobi, man. And then these are get back to the ECW content and the ECW content, the Star Wars content, reviewing the prequels. That's anytime soon. And also, I have announced I'm going back reviewing Titans. It's been 6 months since nearly the end of the year until about 2021 since I wrap up Series 1. I'm going to do Series 2. The first episode of Series 2 of Titans, that'll be later on this week. Stay tuned for that. So, killing two birds with one stone, covering a Marvel show and at the same time covering a DC show. The best of both worlds. So that's coming soon. Plus, raw reviews of 1997. I might not really do until the very end. I'm getting a little burnt out with that, but it's just what it is. That's coming out also later on in the week. So stay tuned for that. So anyway, I think that's it. I think that's it. Nothing much to talk about. So, like I said, it was an okay episode. Didn't really got the ball going. Give it some time. I hope it's hope this episode, hope the show kind of play out. I'll let it play out. See, but I got feeling that it could be on the same situation as Moon Knight. I feel this and Moon Knight. I think the Marvel Disney Plus shows from 2022. I think they're going to feel in the effects of the success of the Marvel Disney Plus shows from 2021, the previous year. I feel we've got to face the facts now. I think we're facing reality that not all Marvel Disney Plus shows are going to be a smash hit. We see like this. We've got WandaVision is a hit. If it do right now, this is the 7th show, or 6th show. First show is WandaVision, hit. Falcon and Winter Soldier, hit. We didn't. Some of these shows, you could say, kind of got a payoff, but unlikely. It's kind of 50-50. It's a hit or miss payoffs, but WandaVision's hit. Falcon and the Winter Soldier's hit. Loki is a hit miss, but it was still good. The last episode was a bit disappointed. What If is that was a hit. Hawkeye was a hit. Moon Knight was a miss. This show, if you play it, I don't know. It's just the first episode. I'm not a big fan. I'm kind of not keen on this She-Hulk show that comes out in August because I'm not a big fan of this Mark Ruffalo's Smart Hulk. I never liked that character in Endgames. I think in my reviews of Avengers Infinity War and Endgames that they did a disservice of Hulk. People want to see Hulk as Hulk smash and smashing up shit. Not this Smart Hulk. I don't know. I heard it. Also, it's got the woman who plays. She plays multiple yeah, there's a show back in the early 2010s. It's called Orphan Black. She's in it. She plays Jennifer Walters. You know, I'll give that a chance. You know, but I think that's gonna be a disappointing show. But I'm not saying everything's gonna be a disappointing show. Look, we got the Secret Invasion show later on in the year. Then we got the Guardians in the Galaxy special. That's setting up the next Guardians in the Galaxy movie. They're in the next Thor movie. But so yeah, still got plenty of good shows coming up. Good Marvel Disney Plus shows coming up in the rest of 2022. You know, never say never. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this episode review of the first episode of Ms. Marvel. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash like button, click the bell, click the like, subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube. By the way, I should have done this on Saturday. I'm planning to review Ms. Marvel shows every Saturday. You know, 3 days after the episode is arrived. You know, on air. Wait until every Saturday. Might not be every Saturday, but once every Saturday. You know, I forgot to. Yeah, it's a little bit of late delay of the first episode. It was 2 days before the second one. So anyway, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash the like button. Click the like. Click the bell. Subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube. Be part of the Central Unit for more wrestling videos and more. And this is the Central Man officially signing out. Check you later, folks.